That's why he has the star on his chest, because remember, Messiah is as the star of Bethlehem. You know, hint Jackson 5, the 5 represents the number of grace, and it represents the Son of Man, Messiah. So you see how he said that, blame it on the boogie. You know, the devil got me. You know what I mean? The whole thing of trying to tell you that, you know, in this kingdom, he had to be made low in order, you know, you're gonna be in Satan's kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I just read that earlier, how Satan tempted Messiah. If you want to rule and be somebody in my world, you gotta bow to me. And that's why the Messiah says, what? No, you bow to me, for I am the Lord. You know, bow unto the Lord your God. You're not to tempt him. That's why Michael Jackson was always battling with his creative licenses. You feel what I'm saying? With Sony. You see how deep this goes. And I want to just keep this thing rolling right quick. Right here. Hint, you see in the background, olive wins. Hint, Israel is as the olive branch. Hint, Israel is the Mount of Olives. Hint, smooth criminal. Annie, are you okay? Because when you understand Annie, all that is short for is what? Virgin Mary. I just wrote this down on my breakdown I did recently when I was talking about the name of Lewis. When I said, keep my name out your mouth. You know what I mean? That breakdown. So when you understand this right here, which is so deep, is because, as you can see, Annie, are you okay? You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Notice how all of this is in beam note form. And when you understand the beam note, it literally looks just like a gate. You see how it looks like a gate? Notice how I said, Annie, are you okay? You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Annie represents Mary, and the smooth criminal represents Messiah coming as a thief in the night. Remember, as it's written, Messiah is as the gate. Notice the beam note looks just like a gate. You see that? It looked like a train, like a chariot, when you really pay attention to this. Look at the beam note. It looks like the train. Hint the Exodus. And hint the whole theme of how it looks like a gate. Remember, Messiah is as the way, the gate. And I want to show y'all something else right quick before I end this video. Look at this. You already know where I'm going. You already know where I'm going if you watch my channel. But hint Drake, sicko mode, moon energy, represents the Masons. Listen to this, and I'm going to keep this thing flowing.
Freezing cold. That's how we already know when it's here.
The darkness, the Masons, the moon.
My dog will probably do it.
You see how he missed the train? You see how the dude is missing the train? Listen to this.
For Louis Bell.
The Louis belt. Make you mix the Exodus. Hint, you've been hit by a smooth criminal. Annie, are you okay? Because where do they want to lead us? Ultimately, hold on. And it's all in our face, y'all, but it's all about who got the eyes to see. You know what I'm saying? Ears to hear. So look at this right quick. Pay attention to this. They want to lead us to hell with them. Look at this.
And it's just a ghost.
See the hellfire?
Who put this shit together? I'm the glue. Someone said, shorty face, Tommy out the blue.
You see how, look at that. Now she come out reborn through hellfire. Being reborn.
Someone said,
you see that where we? You see the we represents what? The Masons. So you see how deep this goes, man. You know what I mean? Michael Jackson was a literal warrior. This dude was a literal fighter. You feel what I mean? But like, I'm going to get into him even further on my next video. And I'm going to explain him further as he, you know, went from the black to the white. And I'm going to explain how deep this stuff really goes. But I'm going to end that right here. Thank you for watching Hide and Seek TV. Much more is coming. Peace.